Hey everybody, Cool Dad here. Usually I get reviews, builds, things like that for me. Today is something a little bit different. Today I'm here to talk to you about a major issue coming up that's going to affect all of us. Vaping is under attack, period. It really is. It's getting to the point now where people are starting to realize that we have found a better alternative to big tobacco, and big tobacco is losing money. Big tobacco also has money to spend on lobbyists and perks or political action committees that influence politicians. Thing is, they don't want to lose money. They want to keep making their money, and the states get their money from big tobacco, and so do the feds. So that's why you're seeing this big push now to start taxing the living you know what out of e-liquids, nicotine, vaping supplies. We are the only ones that can stop this. We are people who are citizens of the United States who are allowed to vote. And if you're not able to vote because you're not old enough, you shouldn't be vaping anyway. But that being said, we need to stand up. We need to take action. And I don't mean in the Baltimore Ferguson kind of way. I will not ever condone illegal activities. However, calling and writing and emailing your elected representatives, that's how you do it. And you get people together and you meet with your representatives and you say, hey, we don't want to die from lung cancer, etc., etc. We found a better alternative. Why are you trying to take it away from us? And you may sit there and say, well, you're saying they're trying to take it away from us. How are they doing that? Here's a good example. I vape on a daily basis. After 27 years of smoking, I quit in August of last year, so it's May now, so it's been a while. I feel amazing. I can breathe better. My allergies are almost non-existent after 40 some years of allergies. So quitting smoking has been a phenomenal thing for me. It's made me a healthier person. Am I saying vaping is perfectly healthy and risk-free? No, I am not. I acknowledge the fact that not enough studies have been done to determine the long-term potential issues with vaping. I'm acknowledging that. However, I know what I'm vaping. Vegetable glycerin, propylene glycol, natural flavoring, and sometimes nicotine. 4 things versus the 7,000 plus chemicals, most of which are known carcinogens that are found in cigarette smoke. So you tell me which is better, which is healthier, which is less likely to cause people to die. Now, if New York State, which is where I live, was to put a tax on e-liquids, I was talking to the guys in my local shop, a 10 milliliter bottle would go from $8 to $12. That's a 50% increase. You're taking half of what it costs and tacking that on as tax. That's silly. So now, cigarettes, let's take a pack of Marlboros. You can get Marlboro 72s for about $9.03. So if you only got $10, a couple days before payday, you can't afford your e-liquid, but you can afford a pack of cigarettes. So who are they targeting here? They're targeting the people who don't have a lot of money. They're targeting the socioeconomic group that is down here. I'm part of that group, I admit it. I'm paycheck to paycheck. I haven't found that right job apparently, and that's just how life is. I don't complain. I just make my best out of it. But if they're forcing people like you and me to leave e-cigs or vaping, because there is a difference, and go back to cigarettes, what is that telling you? What are they trying to do? Are they trying to get us back onto something we know is going to kill us in the long run? And speaking of, why are they even still legal? Hello, we know what they do. We know how bad they are for you. And still they're out there on the shelf. At just about any little retail location you walk into, gas station, convenience mart, box store, grocery store, they've all got cigarettes. Hell, even some pharmacies still carry cigarettes. I'm a fan of vaping. I'm a supporter of vaping. I don't believe kids should be vaping. And for those people that say, oh, you're marketing to kids with these flavors, no. I like gummy bears. I'll still buy a damn pack of gummy bears if I feel like it. It's parenting that comes into play. If you, as a parent, take the time to talk to your kids about why they shouldn't be vaping, you shouldn't have any issues. Just like alcohol, just like cigarettes, just like everything else. Once they're old enough to make that decision on their own, you've done what you have to do, that's on them. And then it's legal too. It's common sense, and unfortunately, it's not common enough. The thing to remember is this: Mr. President, Mrs. First Lady, Congress, all those people up there that represent our, us. You're not my parents. You need to back the off and let us live our lives in a healthier fashion instead of trying to force us back to big tobacco to line your pockets. This isn't cool. I'm going to ask everybody that watches this video to please share it. I am, again, not advocating anything illegal. I am advocating learning about vaping, learning about what's going on and how the politicians are trying to take it away from us. And I advocate you contacting your elected officials, getting a hold of them and telling them what you think, because that is their job, is to listen to what you, the voter, has to say. That's what they're paid for, to represent the voters. It's all about education, not about anything illegal. Education. Talk to people. Don't be one of the bad apples of the group. Don't be that person that stands there at a stadium or a mall or something, decides you're going to chuck clouds in everybody's faces because I'm not smoking, so it's okay. No, you need to be polite. Don't be a douche. So I would like everybody out there to share this video. Share it with your friends. Share it with anybody you know that's into vaping. Share it in any vaping groups you're involved in, any forums. This is our call to action, people. This is our time to stand up and say, no, we will not kill ourselves with big tobacco anymore. We want our vaping free and clear. Well, not free, obviously, we all know that. The other thing to remember is most of these vape shops are small businesses. Small business is the American backbone and the American dream. So let's get the message out there, folks. This is the Cool Dad, and I'm going to say peace out, and let's throw the hashtag not my parents on this. Why? Because the government is not our parents. Our parents did their job, and if you're sitting here watching this and you're not behind bars or totally jacked up because of bad decisions, your parents did a good job. They may have, even if you are jacked up or behind bars, shoot, they probably tried, and it happens. But you know what? It's all about picking yourself up after you fall down anyway. So, Cool Dad saying peace out. Hashtag not my parents.